Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Haiku Friday. Today is, what is today? June 24th, 2022. Um, Big news, of course, Roe v. Wade was overturned this morning, and that is a dark moment in our nation's history. Uh, a historic moment, I suppose, when we've seen, in my opinion, fascism really sink its talons into our country even tighter. But you know what we do when the fascists do their fascism thing? We love our life and we make art and we make beauty and we celebrate and we dance and we sing. We do everything that makes assholes angry. And so, in that keeping with making assholes angry, let's enjoy ourselves with some haiku, shall we? Hmm. So this first one. Now, uh, Erica sent me one from Jim and two from him. Now, apparently, Jim is spending time at Lake Tahoe while he waits to move into his house up in Oregon. He's moving to Oregon. So this is very beautiful. Cerulean blue waves buffet a rocky shore with ice cold water. Yeah, I can see that. I know, Lake Tahoe, Crater Lake, those lakes that are so deep and blue and you would almost think at times that you were in Hawaii. You'd want to jump in that water, but don't jump in that water, please. Thank you, Jim. Hope your house gets built quickly, and I hope you enjoy your time at Lake Tahoe and, of course, enjoy your retirement up in Oregon and hope to meet you someday too. That'd be wonderful. And speaking of a person I need to meet someday, our friend Ericus. Now, Ericus shared with me the news events of a woman and her two dogs. They were walking. Um, and were killed by a lightning strike, oddly enough, in their neck of the woods. Um, and Erica said that, that the commentator said this is once in a million. Uh, yes, I guess that's lightning strikes. I guess that is redundant on their part and very sad. So here's the first one from Ericus. One in a million, down along the riverbank, killer lightning struck. Yeah. Yep. Best wishes, condolences to her family and friends, and be careful out there, folks. Review your lightning safety tips. Review all sorts of wacky weather tips, I suppose, because of our global warming. We're going to need to know how to survive some crazy stuff. And luckily for me, I am in my bunker slash studio slash chapel slash, I don't know, library. It's a place that brings me joy, a place where I do Haiku Friday, where I do most of my paintings. And it's a happy place for me. I've got my musical instruments up, which make me think that I need to get back into at least my at least my ukulele. All right, so now this is a second one. Uh, Ericus is having a hard time getting prescription medications for poor Ericus's pooch, which is having a hard time. We don't want to ever say dying for a dog because, boy, can they make comebacks, right? But the dog, Ericus's pet is in pain, and Ericus's comment on the plight is cough drops for my dog. Last resort to ease his pain, controlled substances. Mm. Ericus notes, sorry, Ericus, and best wishes. Maybe your dog needs some gummies of some sort may make your pooch feel a little bit better. I'm having a cup of tea this morning, a little departure, but it's kind of a tea day. Erica says no Wordle poems today, and he wishes us to have a great weekend. Same to you, Erica. Hope it's a great, nice weekend. Now, we have some from Tom, and these, I really enjoy Tom's emails too. Tom writes, my granddaughter loves dolls and always carries a baby doll. One day I saw her carrying a robot. So I asked her what it was, and she said it was her baby. So here we go. Doll of the future, robot being loved by child, baby electric. Oh, don't show her those well, nobody should really see those Terminator movies. They're awful, but awfully violent anyways, but it kind of brings that to mind for me. And Tom says that his son-in-law built a swing into the patio cover for the kids. And this haiku is a celebration of that. The green backyard swing, hanging by a chain, launching dreams, home of astronauts. Yay! Thank you, Tom. As a child who always wanted to be an astronaut, I wanted to be a pilot, wanted to be an astronaut, and I wanted to be a fireman. And you know what? Uh, I got a 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and there still is a chance for astronaut. Still, I can still pull it off. Here is one from Rika-san. And Rika-san's really hit home with me because I was thinking the same thing. And if you're in my neck of the woods, perhaps you're thinking the same thing too. So let's read it. While it is still green, come walk with me this morning, roses in the air. Yes. Thank you, Rika-san. That magical time, I emailed Rika-san back and said, I have never in my life appreciated this magical time between cold and rain and snow and blistering heat and smoke. We're in that sweet spot right now. So, my friends, my lovers, my family, get out there, get out there and enjoy this time, this lovely, lovely time of spring, spring/summer, where it's warm, it's green, it's not too hot, it's not smoky. Oh, savor it. Put it in a bottle, put it on your shelf, open it up in the wintertime, open it up, take a little whiff when the smoke is in the air, and enjoy. All right. Last one's for me, as always, saving that spot for myself. And excuse me, I know it's not very professional, but look at me this morning. Look at me. I look like I just got up, which I sort of just did. Frozen burrito, time traveler from afar, oracle's longing. And if you ever want to know what that's about, message me and I'll tell you. But I'm not here to tell you what my poem is about because that's for you to decide what it's about. Speaking of deciding what you want to decide what things are about, I would welcome each and every one of you to who can to come see Much Ado About Nothing, which is tonight at 7, Saturday night at 7, and then Sunday at 5 at the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture. If you've ever been there, you've seen the amphitheater out there and said, what the heck is this beautiful space used for? I've never seen anything in it. Well, we use the hell out of that space, and it is beautiful. And I have to say, I wish I could see the whole play for myself, but I'm changing into costumes and I'm moving off the stage and I'm pounding the lines and the acting that I want to do into my little pea brain. in between scenes. So I really don't get to see that much of the play. But I can tell you what I do see. Oh, acting is amazing. It's beautiful. It's funny. It's heartbreaking, and all of that in 2 hours. And you sit outside under the nice evening sky. Eventually, maybe a few stars pop out. There's a dance routine. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And you can go to the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture and look at their calendar and get tickets, or you can go to Spokane Ensemble Theater. That's theater with an RE at the end.com. And you can get tickets there too. You could probably just search Much Ado About Nothing Spokane, and you're probably going to get links that will take you where you need to go. But I have to say, I love everybody that I'm working with in this, and it's just been such a beautiful opportunity with a beautiful group of people to make art, to make things for no other purpose than to give people joy, to give people something to think about. Um, I don't get a lot of joy from my character. I had somebody yell from the balcony where the beer garden is one night, "You bitch," because I am a bad person. I'm one of the two heavy characters in this thing, which I play it kind of goofy, but I'm definitely the bad gal in this story. So I deserve it. But you need that. It's that sweet and that sour, that conflicting, beautiful and ugly. I'll be the ugly in this that makes life what it is. And so, my friends, my people that I love, um, horrible news, but we knew it was coming. And as soon as we recognized fascism for what it is in these United States, uh, sooner we can get to where it's controlled. It'll never go away. We just need to make sure that people's votes count the same, and we have democracy in our country. And then we can have 25% of our nation that's nuts and hate people and hate so many things. They can do that, but they aren't going to be bear the burden of having to live with their poor decision making. And so we, the majority, are good people in this country, and we're gonna keep it going. And all those things that I swore to defend when I went into the Air Force, which I hopefully was still doing that when I was in the fire department, all those things that bring love and life and freedom, peace and justice in our nation, we're all going to be able to partake in that. And let's start by giving the gift of beauty and entertainment and love and light to our friends and neighbors out there, whether they like us or not. I'm not going to hate people who just hate me. It's not going to happen. That's not who I am. And I know most of you are that way too. So, as usual, I've been ending things on heavy notes lately, and I apologize for that. Maybe it's time to bring the puppets back. Maybe we'll have some puppet guest stars for Haiku Friday. I see them on my puppet shelf staring at me, and they look like they're ready for me to send them in. Okay, thanks everybody for tuning into Haiku Friday. Go to haikufriday.com, tune in there, and I'll see you next week. Okay. You guys all take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Love each other. And I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.